Do your expectations of AJ's performance, like you said, you've watched him all the way from the start of his career to now. How did you find his performance in comparison to obviously the last 2 or 3 fights that he's had?
Different styles. I mean, you know, Usyk's a southpaw, very tricky. Franklin's tricky. I don't think it's a good style for AJ. A short fighter that moves well. I thought Franklin's jab was really good, but then I feel like he went into his shell. And he was holding a lot, Franklin, as well. Josh was holding too, but Franklin more so in the back end of the fight. I would have liked to have seen AJ put combinations together, and I was trying to tell him, although it's not my job, but just as a fan, to walk him back to the ropes and keep him there. When he had him backed up, he looked very dangerous, but he was giving Franklin too much ground, giving him too much confidence, and that's what we said, to not give Franklin confidence. And for me, I would like to see him back him up more and let those combinations go on the ropes.
From a fan's point of view, AJ seemed to actually warm up after round 7. It's kind of like the rounds where we usually get a bit nervous with him, but we saw a stronger engine and we saw him start to get more aggressive as the rounds went on. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that was one of the pleasing points, was sometimes, and I think that's definitely in his head about his tank, because we know that he's thrown so many punches before and he's a big guy that his engine has wilted. But maybe he could have left a little bit more in the ring without worrying about his engine. But I think after tonight, confidence will be there that he's got more than enough to go the distance.
The energy, final question, the energy from the crowd. I saw AJ at the presser. You kind of like seemed a little bit pissed off with the UK. He was kind of like saying, I can't wait to get back to Dallas. He went out there, that crowd was electric. People were happy to see him. How do you think that affected his performance?
It's just the criticism. I mean, look, you'll see tomorrow, there'll be loads of criticism. You know, he came back, like I said, he hasn't won since November 2020. Solid, not spectacular, but it will be, oh, you know, you can imagine the headlines, and that's probably, he'll read them and go, why do I bother? You know, but that's all right. It's, you know, it comes with the territory. But I think, you know, he'll want to go back to work. I think he won't want to be around any negativity or any criticism. He's just focusing on himself. He'll be frustrated with the performance. I mean, you'll hear from him shortly, but he knows he can do better. He knows he can be more aggressive. But there was a lot of pressure to him.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.